All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, thanks so much for subscribing to this channel. Our prayer has been that the good Lord will continue to support you all in all your endeavors. Amen. All right, my people, still on the matter. The presidential election is very close as we talk right now. It's just by the corner. The same presidential election that the Yorubas have talked about, that there won't be election in southwestern part of the country, in Yoruba land, so to say, right now. And then a lot of things are actually going on. Right now, what is the way forward? What is the way forward? We expected the Yoruba nation to be actualized in 2022. But till date, my brother, nothing happened. And then, according to what we've been hearing, they've been telling us that, oh, God's time is the best, of which we already know. God's time is the best. The Yoruba Nation agitators are still on it, and they are still of the opinion that either the candidate wins or not, it can never affect the Yoruba Nation movement. I just want to know if you are with me. That either Tinubu wins or not, that Yoruba Nation will still come in. Of which they had told us earlier that we should not try to vote. Anything tó bá fi lè make it pé tó bá ti lè fà á pé ẹ lọ ń vote, ẹ ti ba gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ nìyẹn o. So they are like, we shouldn't vote. If we risk it and vote, then that is the end. And that is another suffering of 8 years. So serious. And then right now, there's been a lot of reactions on social media onto this Yoruba Nation movement and the Emiloko movement. A lot of people have been like, oh, I wish Bola Ahmed Tinubu just endorsed someone, that it was not Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is contesting. Maybe if Bola Ahmed Tinubu had endorsed someone like Showore, that at least the Yoruba people would have supported. Maybe the agitation for Yoruba Nation wouldn't have been this strong. But the people looked at it that the same Bola Ahmed Tinubu who we know that brought this hardship on us. I know you all understand what I mean by that. Is one who brought in the same Buhari that had been tormenting us. And from different reactions that I got, I was like, this set of people are right. Some of these people were of the opinion that, if you can remember vividly, when Buhari was campaigning to become the president, I did it like 3 times before Tinubu now helped him. He won. And then don't get it twisted. Those 3 times Buhari was campaigning, he was spending a whole lot of money. So exactly what had happened, immediately he won, that the first thing they would think of is to recover all the money they have spent so far before they will now start dealing with you, the people. Now, what they are talking about right now is that the same thing that Buhari did, that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will do worse. Yeah, are you getting it? I can see you are getting the illustration. The same pattern that Buhari did, that people suffered, that's the same thing Bola Ahmed Tinubu is coming to do. That right now, for somebody in the first place to have paid for a form which cost 100 million naira, do you think that that kind of person is coming to joke with his money? Do you think he's a charity man? That, oh, he just wanted to take that money and support the movement, support the Yoruba people? My brother, my sister, don't get it twisted. With the information reaching us right now, that being said, don't ever trust any of Nigeria politician, because they are all in there for business. Yes, somebody collected a form of 100 million naira, and he has spent billions of naira campaigning. At the end of it, he now wins. My brother, my sister, your suffering will be doubled. No wonder one of the prophets, Nigerian prophet, talked about the fact that don't vote for APC. Oh. Tẹ bá lọ vote fún APC, ṣebí nǹkan tẹ̀yin rí ń sìn ẹ̀yin ló ń jẹjẹ. Tó bá dìgbà náà lọ́hùn-ún, ó máa le koko, le koko, le koko, le koko, le koko. If you venture, vote for APC. And if you are talking about APC, we are talking about Bola Ahmed Tinubu because he's the flag bearer for that party. So right now, my brother, my sister, what exactly is going on? What exactly is going on? Now, the people are like, oh, Yoruba nation, no going back, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then some sort of people on their own part are like, if only Bola Ahmed Tinubu endorsed another Yoruba person, it would have been better. And right now, for we not to suffer, we have to wake up. The people are like, it's better there should not be any vote this 2023. Make una no come out, make una no vote anybody. But the thing is, if una no vote, they will just put themselves saying that they win, abi. All right. Now the people are not like, should Yoruba nation continue or they should support their own person? In fact, a lot of people are talking about the fact that they should support Showore. That Showore, definitely, if all the Yoruba people support Showore, it will go a long way. That because as far as Yoruba nation is concerned, that this set of people have missed it since 2022. Since Yoruba nation was unable to be achieved, actualized in 2022, that they have missed it. But to me, I don't believe that the people have actually missed it because there's nothing God cannot do. And what I have seen is that the only way this set of people can miss it is if they vote for any of these politicians. So, in other way around, we are saying that the Yoruba nation agitators need to be very, very vigilant. They need to be very careful. They need to shine their eyes because right now the suffering is too much. Nigerians are suffering. We can all see what is going on in our Nigerian banks right now. You can see the way people are queuing just to get their own money. They have worked for their money. The other time I stumbled on a video that was some days ago where the man was crying that they should release some money for him now that his children and himself are hungry, that they should release money for him. And the meanwhile, Atiku came out the other time to tell the whole world that the problem we have on our Naira note is Tinubu. That Tinubu is the problem of our Naira note. The same Tinubu who is contesting to become the next president allowed a Muslim ticket without looking back. And this same set of people, in fact, all these things are just interwoven. This same set of people have made it clear to all the people, in fact, to all Nigerians, that see, this one will be said when they come, we are not coming to better the life of anybody. But our major aim is to Islamize the country. And then you are out there, you are still saying, oh, now one Nigeria. A lot of them are like, oh, if Tinubu venture wins, the Northerners right now, if it venture wins, or this man will be say, too strong. I beg you. Now we go see take over. Then who are the we they are talking about? They are talking about Shetima, who is his running mate. Now, many prophets came out to tell us that this Yoruba nation people make una serious. Oh. But because if una go allow these people, make them just win. Now go do mistake, can't go vote for them. Say this suffering where una they suffer. This one are just a tip of the iceberg. Say because the major suffer go can't start. We have heard all these things. Now people are queuing always queuing at the filling station because they want to get fuel. Not that the fuel is not there, not that petrol is not there. It can even be cheap, but they want the hardship to continue. They want the hardship to continue on the people. Right now, Somebody will be like, okay, so what is the basis of everything I'm saying? Yes, we have to go on point. Right now, in the first place, I don't know how they want to change the constitution. As far as this constitution still continues the way it is, my brothers and sisters, forget it. Anybody that is coming there as a president or as a leader will do worse, provided you are still following that constitution. That is why, sometimes I look at the Yoruba nation agitators. I shed tears sometimes. That why is it that this set of people, God has actually pushed you to the level to which you are, but at the die minute you started quarreling yourselves. At the 11th hour, my brother, this one will tell you, now we belong to this, now we be the senior, now we started first. This one will say, they don't know what they are doing. What is their blueprint? Different kind of English. Now you come the year at this 11th hour. Now the other time, the how would I call this set of people again? The terrorists. They came out. No, in the first place, they dashed out a lot of money to commuters on the road. 100,000 naira to commuters, to people on the highway, that they should quickly go and change the old naira notes. I'm talking about dashing out old naira notes to some set of people that they met on the road, they saw on the road, that you people should quickly go to your bank. According to them, go to your bank and change it to the new naira note. Now, a lot of people actually do reacted onto that one. That all those ones that they have done, that money they gave out, that you people are coming to pay that in hundredfold. Then they give you a hundred bundle of hundred k old naira notes to for you to go and change it. At the end of it all, they will come for you. They will come for your father. They will come for your mother. They will come for your sister. They call of in fact for your relatives. That's exactly their plan, because they cannot just give out about 30 million naira on the streets just like that, because they know that that money will not be useful to them any longer. Fine, but they know how to get their money back. Do you think they are fools that they will just start sharing money anyhow? They know definitely they cannot go to the bank, but they will still send you people go and change it. On ourselves, come they collect money and they jump say, "Oh man, we don't blow." In that same community, they will come back to that community. All those money we una don't change, now go come use and pay times 100. So what are we talking about? That's the same country that somebody is telling me that it's one Nigeria. That terrorism had been the other of the day. Nobody is even coming out to put a stop to it. Innocent souls are dying on a daily basis. Nobody is putting a stop to it. The federal government that is saddled with that responsibility to take care of the people is not doing anything towards that. And you are there telling me now one Nigeria go help us. Well, I appreciate some Yoruba Nation agitators who had been following the trend, and then they are not relenting. Though I don't understand what the movement is actually talking about right now, but the truth of the matter is the people are actually willing to make sure Yoruba Nation comes to actualization. But right now, the reverse is almost like the case, because the set of leaders, I've said this times with that number, the set of leaders are not cooperating. They're not cooperating with themselves. And without cooperation, we cannot go anywhere. If they actually have the feelings of the people, the love of the people in their hearts, their quarrel should not be at this 11th hour. That's what I always say. And then we always talk about the fact that they should all come together, pray. Pray. There's nothing prayers cannot do, but nobody is saying that. Now, the terrorists came out again, and they were boastful of having a lot of the new Naira note. They redesign naira note right now with them, that they have this, they have disposed the old naira note. My brother, my sister, where did they get all those millions of naira? I don't know. In case you have not watched it, just go and Google it. You will see it. It's everywhere. The video is everywhere. They were boasting that they have now gotten the new naira note, meaning henceforth, my brother, my sister, just get it clear. As from the deadline, I don't know when the deadline is. They were trying to extend it, something like that. But after the deadline, my brother, my sister, hmm, After the deadline, everybody needs to wake up. You have to be vigilant because definitely it will get to a time people will not be able to leave their house. Nobody, people will not be able to travel from one zone to another because after the election, my brother, don't do mistake, oh. So after the election, the way this set of people want to be, kidnapping innocent souls will be rampant. It's now depending on the person, the president right now. Check out all the aspirants, the flag bearer. Check them out. Who do you think will be able to change Nigeria? Who do you think will be able to make Nigeria not to suffer anymore? Who can put a stop to this kidnap and hunger in the land? To me, I've not seen any of them. I've not seen anyone. You know what that means? It means that Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó le koko le koko le koko. You understand what I mean by that? Yoruba nation no going back. Exactly what it is and exactly what the people are still talking about. But the fact remains that this set of people should, as a matter of urgency, do the needful before it is too late. All right, my people, exactly what it is right now. What more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.